Hello, YouTube. What's up? Rock here, and welcome to the VOD. This one's gonna be a little shorter because before this I played like an extra 2, almost 3 hours of Peak to make up for cutting the stream short Thursday night. So yeah, continuing on with the schedule, I'm continuing 100 line. This should be part 2. Yeah, it's gonna be a much shorter part 2, but still part 2 nonetheless. But yeah, that's all I got. 100 line. Enjoy. I almost hit the wrong button. Lamau. All right. Here it is, the school cafeteria. It's a lot bigger than I expected. Although it's still just as weird as everything else around here. I want to voice him as Monokuma so bad, but he's already got the deep like voice, so go ahead and order whatever you want. It's your party after all. Our handy-dandy Ration-O-Matic will create any kind of food you desire. It slices, it dices, it also makes julienne fries. You want ramen, burgers, steak, sushi? It all rolls out nice and fresh. It's even got a recipe for pasta sauce made by a grieving widower desperately trying to recreate his beloved wife's cooking from memory. It's so sad. Speaking as a grandpa's girl, I don't even want to think about something like that, let alone try it. I think I'm gonna stick with dessert. Chewing solid food for too long makes my jaw hurt. I'm a little worried about whether this stuff is really safe to eat, but I'm hungry enough that I'm willing to risk it. Besides, I'm mortal. Of course I'm gonna try it. Man, that hit the spot. I ain't never had anything this fancy before. It wasn't a bad effort, I suppose. I just wish we could have had some wine to go with it. Thank you, buddy. Took the words out of my mouth. Like, aren't you fucking high schoolers? Shut the fuck up. Wine. I should have had some wine to go with it. Shut up. Unless you're about to tell me that you're a 34-year-old or something like that. I don't know why I specifically went for the number 34, but yeah. Come on now. Hey, you're too young for alcohol. Just because you got an attitude doesn't mean you get special treatment. Oh. Was it a laugh? I don't know if it was a laugh. Like, it seemed more of like a oh kind of thing, but whatever. What's with that snarky laugh? You think I'm scared? I ain't afraid of breaking no laws. I'm talking about your health here, dumbass. That stuff can seriously mess you up if your body's not used to it, you know? Oh, she's what some people would call a oh-ho Joe-sama. I believe is what the slang term is. What's so funny? You think you're better than me or something? More importantly, why do these guys get the 5-star treatment while we're stuck with dry bread? Eating this actually makes me hungrier.
Yum, yum, yum.
It's a victory dinner, remember? Run that back. Try again. It's a victory dinner, remember? None of you did anything to contribute to this victory. So now you're using food as an incentive to get us to fight? That won't work on me or my dear sister. We've lived through hardship much worse than this. Don't remind me.
I'm fine with it too. If anything, dried bread is too good for a human cockroach like me.
And that's the kind of voice you're gonna get with that attitude.
Oh.
Just in case any of you big-hearted recruits get any ideas, sharing food between fighters and non-fighters is strictly forbidden. You've thought of everything, haven't you?
Ah.
Sorry. I hope it doesn't look like we're rubbing it in. Don't worry about it. You're not the one who's at fault here. Now, if you've all eaten your fill, what say we get back on topic? We've been told this ration-o-matic will create any kind of food we desire. Okay, so there's nothing else of interest. Alright, let me start from the beginning. Last Defense Academy lies somewhere outside of the Tokyo residential complex where you've all been living up until now. Of course, its exact location is a highly classified military secret. Very hush-hush. The school periodically comes under attack by a hostile force we call the Invaders. Much about them remains a mystery, but we do know what they're after. A certain special something concealed in this very school. This item is vital to the continued existence of humanity. If it should fall into Invader hands, it's all over. Your home in the Tokyo residential complex will be destroyed, and everyone you've ever known will die horribly. To avoid this, we've drafted you into the Special Defense Unit, a squad dedicated to protecting the school from the invaders. To make things easier for you to mobilize in the case of an attack, you'll all be living here until further notice. And those are the facts of this case, Your Honor. Any questions, or do you guys want to chow down some more? Wait, go over that last part again? We're really supposed to live here from now on? Until further notice is awfully vague. Surely we're not supposed to spend the rest of our lives here. Of course, your commission comes with an expiry date. You'll be required to serve here for just 100 days. Well, let's take a step back. There are 365 in a year. So that's, what? 3 months and 10 days? That'll be up before they know it. I mean, hell. It's currently August as of recording. Where did the year go? Like it felt like just a month ago. I'm exaggerating, of course, and being hyperbolic, but it felt like just a month ago it was New Year's. Like what? What happened? Where did the year go? Where did the months go? 100 days? That's right. Just a svelte 2400 hours. And you're done. What is that word? I've never seen that word before. Pause. Hold on. What? What was that? Huh? Anyways, yeah, SVLTE of a person slender and elegant. Oh, so it's close to saying a measly 2400 hours. Svelte. How does that sound?
Svelte.
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 Svelte. Interesting. What origins is that? French, apparently. That's wild. Interesting, to say the least. Svelte. Okay, let's take it from the top. That's right, just a svelte 2,400 hours. And you're done. If you manage to defend the school for that long, that is. After that, you'll be free to return to the peaceful existence you enjoyed so much before this ordeal began. You mean, we can go back to the complex? Is there even a complex for us to return to? Or have those monsters already destroyed it? No, it's doing fine. There's no danger of the invaders attacking the Tokyo Tokyo residential complex again. Right now, they're focused entirely on this school instead. Whatever. You've got stowed away in here. Is that important to him? Huh? Damn, I don't know why I struggled on that. Let me run that back. Try again. Whatever you've got stowed away in here is that important to him, huh? You've told us a lot, but there's one detail you seem determined to keep from us. Don't make me ask again. What exactly is it we're protecting? And why would losing it mean the end of humanity?
Well,
Those are some good questions. Perceptive as always, Shizuhara. One more thing. This mission is as important as you say. Why would you assign it to such a small group? We're civilians without any significant combat experience. The only one here who can put up a decent fight is me. You don't hold back, do you? Another excellent question, and I'd love to give you a detailed, comprehensive answer to go with it. But that's all highly classified information, and so long as even one of you refuses to fight, that's the way it's going to stay. What? Explain yourself. If you really want to know more about your mission or why you were chosen for it, there's just one path open to you, Shizuhara. That's for you and the other brave souls from the fighters group to convince these lily-livered panty-waists to join in the war effort too. Now you want them to do your dirty work for you? It's just one underhanded trick after another. It's not like I'm doing this to yank your chains. That's just a fun bonus. My primary goal is to get all of you out there on the battlefield fighting the good fight. The invader forces are only going to get stronger from here on out. So I need all of you to be in tip-top condition too. Without another word, Sire hopped off his chair and strolled leisurely toward the door. Where are you going? I was gonna go drop a deuce and hit the hay. Why? You wanna come watch? Pretty funny. It's pretty funny. That's crazy. That's wild. I was gonna go drop a deuce and hit the hay. Why? You wanna come watch? Like, nah, fam, I'm good. You actually have realistic bodily functions. Or, that was a question. Interrobang. Blah. You actually have realistic bodily functions? I suggest you get an early night tonight. You need to give your bodies time to recover after a fierce battle like today's. You never know when the next attack is going to happen. The next attack? This wasn't the first time I had to face those monsters, and it won't be the last either. They'll keep coming back to attack the school again and again. Every time we'll have to put our lives on the line and maybe even experience the pain of death firsthand. That threat will be hanging over us constantly for the next 100 days. Will I be able to stay sane for that long? Will I even be the same person at the end of those 100 days? Where are we supposed to sleep anyway? You want us all to huddle on the floor together?
Huh.
There's no need for that. I've prepared luxurious individual suites for all of you. You'll find them on the rooftop. Rooftop. What? Phew. At least we get our own rooms. I was starting to worry about that. You're all at that delicate age, after all. If I left you guys alone, you'd be running like rabbits in no time. Is that true? Is kinky group sex some kind of high school rite of passage? What the hell? Girl, you know too much. You know too much, what? That's crazy. That's a wild sentence.
Oh.
You need to You need to stop taking what he says so seriously, dearest.
Oh, hey.
Go find your room, settle in, and think hard about what you're going to do from here on. Tomorrow is the first day of the rest of your lives. As he takes off. What did he mean? What's there to think about? Beep, beep, beep. I think that's his way of encouraging you guys to join the fight. Come on, do it. Do it. Just pretend like you're an anti-PK hunting down griefers like a boss. For those unaware, for the uncultured, if you will, PK is player killer. So, if you're anti-PK, yeah, you're basically, you hate player killers. And griefers, basically they're people that, well, more or less cause you to experience grief in the game you play by, let's say if it's a game that you have loot, and let's say in that game people can take your loot. It's mostly an MMORPG thing, not so much a like battle royale thing, because the whole point of battle royale is to kill and loot. They're also called looter shooters, but it's mostly an MMORPG thing, and basically griefers go after people and kill them and take their stuff. And let's say somebody successfully gets stuff back, they rebuild. Maybe it'll be the same player, finds them, kills them, takes their stuff again. That's basically what griefing is. If I'm not mistaken. Look, I'm just a regular guy. I can't flip a switch and go psycho. We're immortal here. What's there to be scared of? Sure, getting killed hurts, but you can come right back after. You know how some people don't ride roller coasters, even though everyone knows they're perfectly safe? It's like that. Except even more so, since there's actual danger in this case. You do realize your decision also affects the rest of us. We're being denied important information because of your cowardice.
I know. Pretty much everything I do has a negative effect on the people around me. The world would be better off if I'd never been born.
Brother, come on.
Huh?
I don't see why we should be expected to fight in the first place. Shouldn't protecting humanity be left up to science nerds and army jocks? Right, why us? I haven't even solved my first mystery yet. Besides, once people start talking about the future of humanity, I kind of tune out. It's too big for me to wrap my head around. That lack of imagination is a serious shortcoming. You'll never survive this if you don't learn to adapt. I get where Tsubasa is coming from, though. Yesterday was just another normal day. Now I'm risking my life fighting monsters who want to destroy the world. Part of me is still having trouble accepting any of this is real. Something tells me this little round table we've got here isn't going anywhere. How about we call it a day? After that victory feast, I'm about ready to slip into a food coma.
Same here.
Dying really takes it out of you. We really gotta stay here a whole 100 days. We've only been here for one, and I'm already sick of this place. I have my fair share of concerns, too. Side said we were living together, but we're basically prisoners here. You sure you're alright? Please, don't worry about me. The symptoms, they come and go. But I agree, we should rest for now. A good night's sleep will help us focus better tomorrow. What with everything that's happened, I doubt I'll be able to get to sleep. Unable to dispel the oppressive atmosphere, everyone gradually wandered out of the cafeteria. I should get going too. Apparently our rooms are up on the roof? That should have been a question mark. Is it just me? Or is that a really strange place to put them? I stand corrected. he immediately followed that up with a question. Like, wait a minute. Why are we going up on the roof? That's weird. Like, what a weird place to put our rooms. Wait, can I continue going this way? Damn. It's funny. It says dash, but typically in games, dash is like a quick, swift motion. I'm just speeding. Like, I'm literally just fast forwarding. That's all it is. I really had to go around the entire floor just to get to the stairs when they could have just opened this. That's interesting. Yeah. Huh? No ceiling. That alone was a weird enough sight. Prefab hut. The prefab huts intended to serve as our rooms seemed almost normal in comparison. Each hut was adorned with a metal plate bearing the name of one of our group. No doubt about it, this is where we're meant to stay. Looks like your room is right in the middle, Mr. Sumino. Oh, okay, thanks. There are a lot more rooms than there are people. I wonder what the others are for. Huh. I didn't notice that. Think there's some reason behind it? They're probably just spares. Nothing worth getting worked up about. What's the meaning of this? This has to be a mistake. This is a travesty, an outrage. What's wrong? My dear sister and I have been assigned separate rooms. Someone's trying to obstruct our pure, sweet sibling ties. You must be just as devastated as I am, sister dearest. You'd feel much better having your brother dearest by your side, wouldn't you? I think it's fine for us to be apart now and then. Sleeping in different rooms for a while isn't going to hurt. He's a weirdo. I really don't get these two at all. Nah, the sister's chilling. This guy's just weird. There are more rooms than there are people. I wonder what the others are for. Takeru, Hiroko, Takumi, Darumi. Oh. Oh, interesting. Eto, Tsubasa, Yaku. Nothing to do here right now. Ah, unless I'm dumb, I didn't see a Tsubasa. So I am supposed to go this way. What do you mean? I just dumb.
Huh.
Looks like your room is right in the middle, Mr. Sumido. I wish it showed me where I was. Wait, what? Takumi's room. Am I just blind? Wow, I am. Good lord. Good lord, I'm blind. Holy shit. This is my room, huh? It's nicer than I thought it'd be. Here I go again, being positive for all the wrong reasons. Exhausted, I kicked off my shoes and climbed into bed without further delay.
Hey!
Whew. I hate to admit it, but it was actually more comfy than my own bed back home. The moment I lay down, the day's activities seemed to catch up with me all at once. Being thrust into this unfamiliar world and confronted with so many harrowing truths had completely drained me. My average, mundane life had been ripped away from me, and I was at the mercy of forces beyond my control. I was like a tiny rowing boat tossed around on a vast ocean. Every cell in my body was screaming for rest. I was in no position to resist. The oblivion of sleep would be a blessing at this point. In a few seconds, everything went black. And so ended my first day at Last Defense Academy. If I woke up tomorrow to find it had all been a dream, that would be fine with me. In fact, that was the best case scenario I could imagine. Maybe in the morning everything would be back to normal. I'd go downstairs to the living room, say goodbye to my dad as he leaves for work. Mom would be there, and Karawa too. Day 2. Oh, ain't that familiar?
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine!
I don't miss this.
Get ready for your second day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Well, it's your second day, but technically your first morning, so let's start it off on the right foot! I've prepared a fabulous breakfast banquet to give you plenty of energy and bloodlust for the day ahead! Everyone, make your way to the cafeteria, on the double!
Okay. Is that some kind of wake-up call? What a depressing way to start the day. I didn't like the sound of that give you plenty of bloodlust stuff either. I hope he hasn't laced our food with something to make us more aggressive. I guess I should head to the cafeteria. I don't want any trouble. Here it is again. A totally open, obstructed sky. Still can't get used to it. Every time I look up, it's like a reminder of how bizarre this whole thing is. Seeing the sky gives me this weird, uneasy feeling, like I could get sucked up into it and keep falling forever. If I stay here long enough, will staring up into infinite space like this start to feel normal? No, there's no way I can get used to something so unnatural. I'd rather go back to my nice, safe life in the residential complex. That is slightly startling.
Yeah.
I know you must be excited about getting to live in an awesome school like this, but don't let your guard down. The invaders are still out there. You soldiers are basically immortal, though, so you've got nothing to fear from them.
Hey!
Right, immortal. What exactly do you mean by that, though? I told you before, didn't I? It's all thanks to our friend Hemo Anema. No matter how serious your injuries are, it'll fix you up as good as new.
Oh.
Of course, you still have to deal with the pain of fatal injuries, so don't get too complacent.
Aha!
I don't want you getting sloppy out on the battlefield. You gotta fight like your life depends on it every time. This is so crazy. I can barely believe all this is really happening. Boxes. Alright, everybody, dig right in and get yourselves all fueled up. Didn't you hear me? I said dig in. This is no time to worry about proper table manners.
Dig into what? Half of us are stuck with dry bread again.
Personally, I'm grateful we have something to eat at all. We've had days in the TRC when we had to make do with much less than this. Mother dearest, please. I don't want to think about that. Let me guess. If we want anything more substantial, we have to agree to fight. In that case, I'll stick with the dry bread. Boring, plain, flavorless dry bread. Suit yourselves, but there's one more thing I need from you. I'd planned to do this on the day you transferred in, but I had to push it back because of the enemy attack. What is it this time?
Aha!
I want you to take a tour of the Last Defense Academy campus. You're going to be living here, so you might as well get to know the place. There are a ton of rooms and facilities you haven't seen yet. Sounds like fun. You got any rooms where the door locks behind you and you have to solve obscure logic puzzles to get out? If there are, you can go in on your own.
Oh.
This is no ordinary school, you know. You're bound to find something to surprise you.
Hey!
So once you've finished breakfast, put on your walking boots and go explore your new home. As he disappears. I feel like we're playing right into Side's hands, but we should probably try to get a better idea of what kind of place this is. We might even turn up some clues about what that special something we're protecting is. No time like the present. Let's take a look around. Bet. Alright. Oh, giant refrigerator. There are veggies and meat inside. Any sort of cuisine is possible. Oh, go outside. Ah, they finally opened this up. Guess I'll go around a complete circle, then come back to the cafeteria.
Yes. Is something wrong? Oh, I'm in your way, aren't I? I'm sorry. I should know better than to take up valuable breathing space.
It's fine, Shoma. You're not in the way. I just wanted to talk to you.
I'm warning you. Talking to a feeble-minded dweeb like me will only leave you worn out and frustrated. Not to mention how your reputation will suffer from being seen with me. Unpopularity as profound as mine might be contagious, you know. You're really better off ignoring me like everyone else. Don't think of me as a person, think of me as a pile of garbage that randomly makes noises every now and then.
I kind of spaced out partway through what he was saying. I think it boiled down to, don't talk to me, though. Bet. Alright, let's check out the strange room. What else is in here? Ew.
Yeah.
What the? Oh. It's you, Dotomy. What are you doing alone in the dark in here? Aren't the lights working?
Looks like they're not, but it's cool. I actually prefer it this way. The world is a little too bright for me. Hard, bright, and violent. Sometimes just getting through it is a real drain.
I don't know about that. For me, spending all day in this kind of darkness would probably be much worse. What is that? Sure is a lot of fancy equipment in here. I wonder what it all does. Oh, I've seen these in movies and stuff. You climb inside the pod, fire it up, and your consciousness is transported into another world. Like virtual reality? Reality? Like virtual reality?
They are so advanced. You get to leave your old life behind and live in a world totally tailored to your whims. I wish I had one of these at home.
That sounds a little too good to be true.
Looks like this one's broken, though. Just like me. I've tried every button and switch I could find, but it won't turn on.
That was an interesting sentence. Is it okay for us to be tempting stuff without really knowing what it does?
Of course not. I just told you the damn thing's broken, didn't I? Didn't I?
Whoa. Why is she so angry all of a sudden? Unless I could get C-Day to fix this, escaping into a perfect fantasy world is going to be just that. A fantasy. Now she's crying? I can't keep up with this girl's mood swings. More importantly, is this machine really broken? I can't tell myself. Guess I'll take Dotomy's word for it. Alright, I'm out. Onward. Man, so much for exploring. Then that's gonna be closed off. Cringe. Classroom. It's a normal bathroom. Classroom. Here's the entrance hall. Ah. Ah, Takumi. You came to check out this area too?
Huh?
Yeah, what is it? Some kind of entrance hole?
Huh.
Entrance and exit. Of course, even if we left the school from here, we'd still have to contend with the wall of flames. You're all welcome to leave the school building at your own discretion, but there's no real point in doing so.
Yeah.
Ah! Where did you come from? As your commanding officer, it's my duty to offer guidance and support wherever and whenever you need it. I can appear anywhere on school grounds.
Oh,
Anyhow, even if you make it past the flames, there's just a whole lot of nothing on the other side.
hey.
But if you feel like a change of scenery, be my guest. He's gone. How does he move so fast? Don't worry about him. I found something much more interesting. Interesting how? Those machines over there. Go take a look at them. What the hell? Look like alarms. What's so interesting about these? What's so interesting about these? What are they even for? It seems like they're a special model of fire extinguishers.
Huh?
Fire extinguishers?
Aha.
That's right. I put them here so you could use them to go exploring.
Yeah.
You again?
Ah.
Would you mind telling Takumi what you told me? No sooner said than done. During your stay here, there may be times when you want to wander off school grounds and explore the surrounding area. That's where these fire extinguishers come in. With a little help from your hemoenema, you can use these to temporarily put a hole in the wall and open a way forward. Whoa, wait a minute. You're saying we can actually put out the undying flames? There's nothing stopping us from using these and just getting out of here? Yeah, your pal Outsky had the same idea. But there's nothing but ruins out there. Just ruins? You might find useful bits and pieces among the rubble, or maybe even some items you can still use in the old towns. That's if the invaders don't get you first. There's invaders out there? Oh sure, the place is crawling with them. The wall of fire is there to keep them out, remember?
Oh.
Not only that, but you can't be revived if you die outside school grounds. It's a dangerous business. Going out the door and into the unknown.
Oh.
And we're a long, long way from Tokyo Residential Complex here. You'd never make it on foot, so don't even think about it. Oops. Oops. Transcript. So much for that idea. That whole entire sentence gets summed up to "Nyah." Coming up with plans to escape will only lead you to despair. Now, where have we heard that word? More than once. You know. You know. I'm sure you can find a much more productive use of your time. Like focusing on protecting the school, and by extension, humanity, for the next 99 days, and ensuring a peaceful, harmonious future. You all want this story to have a happy ending, don't you? As he farts away again. So beyond the wall is just ruins. At least we have hope now. There's a way to get past the flames. There's a way for us to get home. Huh? Weren't you listening just now? See, they said we're too far away from the complex to make it on our own. I wouldn't put too much stock in anything he says. In fact, isn't it a little suspicious he went out of his way to let us know that? There must be some way to get back to the TRC. He's just hiding it from us. Personally, I think the truth is the exact opposite of what he said. The best use of our time isn't following his orders, but finding a way home. I refuse to believe the future of humanity could possibly depend on us. We'll get out of this somehow. That's the idea I'm putting my faith in. Sounds like Eto's determined to defy Side to the very end. To be honest, I can't say for sure that he's making the wrong choice. That's what makes this so hard. More exploring. Now I need to go to the second floor. Okay, cafeteria. Second floor. Oh, hey guys.
Huh?
Hello again, Mr. Sumino. Do you have a moment?
Huh?
Sure, what's up? I'm sure you'll think this is a stupid question, but you're from the Tokyo Residential Complex too, aren't you? Well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Of course, it's the same for everyone else. Until a few days ago, we were all living there. But isn't it strange none of us have ever met before? Apart from me and my dear brother?
Huh?
I don't know, it seems natural enough to me. I mean, the complex is a big place. I see. It doesn't bother you at all? What was all that about? Those two just keep getting weirder. Samurai boxer. Training room. I knew he'd be in here. This room, it said training room on the door, but it looks more like a video game arcade. How are we supposed to train in here? Simulations, my guy. Hey, Takumi. You've been checking out this place too, right? Yeah, a little. The more I see of it, the less I like it. Who is in charge of the decor here? There ain't a shred of class in the whole damn school. Where's the leopard print sofas, the hot pink drapes, the gilded doorknobs? Is that so much to ask? Is that his idea of class? Upgrade class weapon. Let's check this first. All these machines just look like arcade games to me. Remarkable, sir. You picked out the best one in the house. You clearly have impeccable taste. Stop jumping out at me like that. This is the Academy's state-of-the-art VR training machine. I mean, using your actual muscles, getting all sweaty is just so last century, am I right? That's why we developed these machines, to help you hone your skills using just your neural impulses and our cutting-edge technology. I don't get it. Will playing a game really help us? Your hemorrhema gets stronger the more you use it, just like your muscles, your brain, and your baloney pony. What? You should consider You should consider dropping by to train when you're off duty. You can even get some friends together for a group session.
Hey!
Just keep it in your pants when there's ladies present, okay?
Hey!
What's in my pants is none of your business, you little pervert. Disappears. VR training. I've got to admit, I am kind of curious about it. Maybe I'll give it a try later. No, bitch, you're giving it a try now. The hell? These VR training machines can be used to hone your battle skills, apparently. Will playing a game really make us stronger? Maybe I'll give it a try. Oh, you suck ass. Looks like something from an old video game arcade. How are we supposed to train with this? Man! I wanted to try it now. Classroom. Going up. Bro's just... Hold on. Let me get back. All for the bit. Would have been funny if he was T-posing. Oh man. I gotta get out of here. I can't wait 100 days. What's work gonna say about this? I can't just take 100 days off out of nowhere. They'll fire me for sure.
Huh?
Oh, you have a job? What? I never know how certain words are supposed to be said until I see the whole sentence. What? Is that so hard to believe? You saying I'm so poor I'm probably too stupid to find work? Don't look down on me, Mr. Richie Mech Richardson. Or if you're gonna look down on me, do it by giving me money. You don't have to get offended at everything I say. Besides, my family's not even all that rich. Not all that rich, he says. Listen, you could call yourself comfortable or middle class or whatever. It won't change the fact we live in totally different worlds. If I don't work, I don't get paid. And if I don't get paid, there's kids back home who go hungry. You support your family all on your own? What, you feeling sorry for me now?
Huh?
Good, you should. My regular life was hard enough already. Bringing me here on top of that is overkill. It's unfair, right? You think so too, don't you? Can't you talk to C-Day and get him to send me home? There's gotta be exemptions for special family circumstances. It's the law. I should be sent home right now. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. I know. But it was worth a try, right? But even if I am stuck here, I'm not fighting anyone. I ain't no battle maniac. I just want to get through this without getting hurt. Once Gaku gets going, he just keeps working himself up more and more. I should probably leave him to tire himself out. Yeah. Ooh. Interesting. What's this? What's this machine here? It looks important. That controls the school's central defense system. It's the core of the entire Last Defense Academy experience.
Yeah.
Without this, there's no early warning system, no defensive barrier, no automatic battle prep, no nothing.
Oh.
It controls battle functions like defense mode and radar, along with more everyday stuff like electricity and water supply. It's a true supercomputer that keeps all aspects of the school up and running without any need for extra engineers or maintenance staff.
Huh?
It's all completely automatic, huh? Whoa. I can tell what you're thinking. If it's all automatic, what do we need C-Day for? But my role here is just as important as the computers. No one can motivate you or affect your morale like I can. He's right about that, but not in the way he thinks. Alright, now let's talk to you. Hey there, Sumino. How's your exploration of the campus going? If you need help or advice with anything, feel free to let me know. Don't think of me as your commanding officer, think of me as your friend. A friend who commands respect and dictates your every move, but in a fun way. He's got some nerve acting friendly after forcing us into this messed up situation. Whose side is he on anyway? Does he care about saving humanity like he says? Or does he have some kind of ulterior motive?
Aha.
Oh, did you come here for another explanation of what your Himo Anima can do? This power is the key to your success and survival at the Academy. It's worth your while to have a firm grasp on the basics. I'm good. Look, you can skip the dialogue if you want, but at least pretend to listen. Asshole. The hematomorphic infusion blades you all carry, infusers for short, are the pinnacle of human achievement and ingenuity. Whoops. I didn't mean to skip all that. Damn, he wasn't kidding about skipping. Wow. When you stab it into your heart, a miraculous power flows into your body, transforming your regular old blood into superhuman hemoenema. By harnessing that power and shaping it into physical form, you all gain access to your class armor and class weapons. A class weapon is a manifestation of your own innate strengths. Each one is just as unique as you are. Activating your hemoenema for the first time should also have unlocked your specialist skills. These are additional abilities with a wide array of applications. Learning to use them strategically will make you better fighters than ever. Okay, but how does it do all that? What's the actual process behind? Don't get so hung up on the details. Surrender to the heat of battle. Yell, "I am thou," or "Ora, ora, 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 ora," or something, and just go with it. That's funny. That's funny. Funny. I like that. That's funny. I know that reference. It's funny. And that's the end of my totally comprehensive explanation. If there's anything else you don't understand, you should probably resign yourself to remaining ignorant. But if this power is so miraculous, or whatever, why give it to regular students like us? Why were we chosen? All will be made clear when you convince the whole group to join the fight, but not before. Yes, I should have seen that coming.
Aha!
One more thing. While you're here, want me to go over the Undying Flames again? That wall of fire outside protects the school from a lot of threats, but it'll hurt you just as bad as if you get too close. Look, you can skip the dialogue if you want, but at least pretend to listen. True to their name, the Undying Flames never run out of fuel, and can't be smothered or extinguished by ordinary means. You said all this earlier, and I never wanted clarification. However, the flames only affect organic matter. They don't damage the surrounding buildings, rocks, or anything like that. If you and your friends were to drive a car through it, it'd only be the people on the inside that would get burned to a crisp. They ignore regular physics and run on their own rules. Are they magic or something? The Undying Flame Barrier has a radius of a little over half a mile, with the Academy at the very center. The wall itself is 30 feet thick, blocking out even the most powerful of invaders. Or at least, that was the case. More recently, the enemy has developed a special means of getting through. Lucky for us, the flames can sense them coming, and automatically shift the school into defense mode when they do. At the same time, an alarm is set off to let all of you know it's time for battle. So when the alarm goes off, the enemy is already on their way? The invaders always leave a day or two between attacks. It's my guess that their means of getting through the flames takes time to prepare or recharge. It's so funny to me. We haven't been able to deduce any consistent patterns, though. You should assume the next attack could come at any time. One more thing. The wall only goes so high, but there's no danger of anything flying in. If the flames sense something trying to pass over them, they'll form a fiery hand and drag the intruder back down again. The Undying Flames act with a will of their own to keep this school safe. Add that to your list of things to be grateful for. I could ask any number of questions right now, but I doubt I'd get any answers. I've got no choice but to accept that this is the way things are now. Technically, the fiery hand has a limited range too, so coming in from space might be possible.
Hey.
Well, so long as the enemy doesn't think of that, we should be fine. Alright, you've made it very clear how well defended this place is. What I really want to know is, what's it all for? What are we protecting here? I told you before, didn't I? You'll learn that once you get the non-fighters to start fighting. Waste of time. Infirmary. Infirmary. This must be the infirmary. Damn. Why are there 5 sentries? This is supposed to be the infirmary. Why are there 5 sentries? What? Weird choice. When I think of infirmary, this definitely isn't the kind of room that comes to mind. Although I guess that could apply to any part of the school. Like, nah, forget the drones. We gotta talk about that. Talk to me. Wait, don't touch that.
Huh?
Huh? Why not? Look up there. There's a surveillance camera with a machine gun mounted to it, keeping watch over that equipment. Machine gun? What's something like that doing here? I don't know, but be careful. Try not to do anything that might set it off. Right. This machine. It's the same flying coffin that rescued Dotami from the battlefield. Sida called it a corpse recovery something. When a member of the special defense units... When a member of the special defense unit dies in action, corpse recovery drone will automatically retrieve their body. That's what the manual says, anyway. It's all completely automatic, huh? Seems like it. When the school's defense system detects one of us has died. Wow, it sounds so creepy saying that out loud. Anyway, when that happens, it launches a drone to find the body and bring it back to the infirmary. And once it gets here, see that big machine over there? According to this, it's called a Revive-O-Matic. It's got data on all of us right down to our genetic code. It cross-references those records to figure out who's in the pod. From there, it uses some kind of ultra-complicated process to reconstruct the body back to its original state. And then, we're alive again, just like that. Why does it have to verify who the victim is first, though? Maybe so our enemies can't use the machine if it falls into their hands? Tsubasa really gets a chance to show her serious side when machines are involved. This sure is amazing tech. I still can't figure out the exact mechanism it uses to instill life back into the body. I'm not satisfied writing it off as just the Himo-Onima did it. That makes it sound more like magic than real technology. While we're on the subject, Himo-Onima itself is pretty fishy. It's supposed to infuse our body with a special power, right? But how does it do that exactly? Maybe we'll find out more about it someday. Not unless me and the other holdouts agree to fight, too. Sorry, but there's no way that's happening. Seriously, who was in charge of picking the members of this unit? What kind of criteria did they use to fix on us? Something tells me the only way to find out is to keep fighting. We just keep going in circles here. And now I'm going. Whoa. What in the... A surprisingly stately door stood in the middle of an otherwise nonsensical looking space, defiantly blocking the way forward. The hallways and classrooms of this school were all pretty strange, but this put them all to shame. It wasn't so much the door itself that was out of place, but what was in front of it? Why does she look phased? Tell me, what is it that made you decide to fight after all? Well, once Sita started talking about people we care about being in danger, it didn't feel like I had much of a choice. So you did it to protect those close to you? How very normal. Normal? Yeah, I guess so.
Ah.
How about you, Hideko? We're not talking about me here. But it was okay for her to ask me. Maybe I should try a different approach. Nah, if I'm in his shoes, I'm not talking to her. I'm not talking to her anymore. Like, alright, since you think it's cool to get information out of me, but I can't get any out of you, like, nah, I won't answer your questions. Then can you tell me how you got so strong? You're clearly on a whole different level compared to the rest of us. It's nothing so remarkable, really. But things as they are now, I'd prefer not to talk about it. Jesus Christ, you suck.
Huh?
What do you mean with things as they are now? I said I don't want to talk about it. She shut me down again. It's hard work getting anything out of this girl. I probably shouldn't press her any further. I definitely don't want to end up on her bad side. I thought we were done talking. Please don't waste my time. I want to piss you off. Game, please let me piss her off. Let me annoy her. Let me piss her off. I hate you. That's funny. Alright. This door looks pretty solid. More importantly, that weird fire in front of it. They're undying flames. I thought so. Why are they here, inside the school? To stop anyone from opening this door, I imagine. If it's that important, then... Yes, whatever's behind this door is the thing we're fighting to protect from the invaders. Right behind this door is something that could wipe out humanity in the wrong hands. I wonder what it is. Do you think we'll ever find out? We could try breaking down the door ourselves, but that may prove difficult. Convincing the others to join the fight so Sita will tell us the truth seems like a more efficient choice to me. I don't think convincing them will be that easy. This kind of decision is something they have to come to on their own. You're still thinking like a civilian. You need to toughen up, or we'll end up in the worst possible scenario.
Huh?
What do you mean? Let's just say it's in everyone's best interest to get the others onto the battlefield with the rest of us. By any means necessary. It sounds like she has something in mind already. She wouldn't force them to fight against their will, would she? We may not have known each other very long, but I can definitely imagine Hideko taking a hardline approach with anyone who refuses to do as she says. There's something about her that radiates authority, leaving no room for argument. Alright.
Hey there, troops! How's your tour of the campus going? I figure it's about time you met back up and compared notes. Report to the cafeteria immediately!
I'm not too crazy about dropping everything to do what he says, but I've pretty much finished looking around anyway. Guess I'll head back to the cafeteria. Oh, cool, he did it on his own. So, what did you think? Have you fallen in love with the place yet? Is it so wonderful that you want to spend the rest of your lives here? There's no way we'd feel that good about it. Well, if you don't like it, just tough it out. 100 days isn't all that long, and there's more important things at stake than your personal comfort. Why even ask us if you're ultimately going to discount our opinions? You may have noticed some features that aren't available yet, but don't worry, it's all part of my roadmap of staggered content releases. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'll reveal more of the school's facilities little by little, so you'll always have something new to look forward to and motivate you going forward. Be more specific. Exactly how do you intend for us to spend our time here when we're not fighting? Oh, right. We are a school, after all. You're probably expecting some kind of curriculum and a proper schedule. But we don't have one here. Surprise!
What? No schedule?
Unless there's an invader attack like one yesterday, you're free to spend your time however you see fit. Oh no! It's the aspect of Dangan. Basically, basically what he just admitted to is that a majority of this game is going to be the very bit of Danganronpa I wasn't a fan of. Free time. Of course, I'm being hyperbolic because I don't know what to expect from this game. Because I did see something that suggested there's like multiple different kinds of like, you know, apart from the turn-based stuff, in terms of mini games, there's a whole variety of shit to do. See, we don't gotta go to classes or nothing. Or, I said see. So, we don't gotta go to classes or nothing? Shit, man. You should have led with that.
Don't tell me you're actually buying into this.
It's not like we can leave. Might as well make the most of it while we're here. I think it's too early to say. There's no way for us to leave. If you want to find a way out so bad, do it yourself. You're just chicken out. You're just gonna chicken out and run from the fight anyway, right? Damn. Now, settle down. I hate to see friends fighting. It's your fault we're all so on edge. You've all been raised in different environments and had different life experiences, so naturally you all have your own values, your own priorities. Each one of you is as unique as a snowflake, and that's okay. We're all about diversity here. A little difference of opinion now and then is inevitable. Again, your fault that we even need to have this discussion. Having said all that, no matter what your feelings on the matter, all of you are going to have to fight the invaders sooner or later. Sorry if I sound like a broken record, but this war will decide the fate of humanity itself. Abstaining is not an option. While this school stands, there's still every chance of a bright future. But if the school falls, so does mankind. The invaders will massacre every last one of you, and then they'll move on to your loved ones. Hypno! Each one of you has something in your life worth fighting for. It only makes sense for you to work together to keep all of them safe. I can't have you wasting time or energy on pesky moral dilemmas. Clear your minds and banish all doubt from your hearts. As humanity's last line of defense against the invaders, you are about to become the very embodiment of hope. Hope? You've got to be kidding me. This is more like despair. It all goes back to Danganronpa. Or I think a meme that's appropriate here is everything reminds me of her. Hope? You've got to be kidding me. This is more like despair. Everything reminds me of her.
Hey!
Oh? You're forcing us to participate in this war without telling us the whole story behind it. Who knows what else you might be keeping from us? Saving humanity sounds like a worthy cause, but we've got no guarantee that's really what we'd be doing. As for the thing we're supposed to protect, if it even exists, how do we know it's not actually something even more dangerous than the invaders? Not to mention the Hemo Anema. We know next to nothing about this weird power, and you want us to pump our bodies full of it?
Hey.
Until I get some answers, I'm not believing a single word that comes out of your mouth. We've been so over this, man. He said he'd only tell us if you guys agree to fight. And I can't agree to fight until I hear the whole truth. We're going around in circles so much it's making me dizzy. Yeah, we won't make. Why? I swear, certain sentences just have like it's just a struggle. I don't know why. Yeah, we won't make any progress like this. All right, if it's the truth you want, that's what you'll get. I'll tell you everything. You're going to tell us just like that?
Oh.
I never meant to keep the truth from you for all that long. I was just using it as a bargaining chip to motivate you, but it looks like that plan backfired. At this point, I can only salvage your trust in me by giving you the full story. And you'll really tell us the truth. The whole truth. And nothing but the truth. Or at least, I'd like to, but this isn't the kind of decision I can make on my own.
Yeah.
What say we table this discussion until tomorrow? So there are more people involved in this than just you? We'll expect you to tell us about them too.
Yeah.
I'm sure you will. I'll run it past the higher-ups. If I tell them this is the best way to get you to fight, they'll probably go for it.
Huh?
Although I might have to talk to you individually instead of telling everyone all at once. Well, I'll do whatever I can. Come find me in the war room tomorrow morning, and I'll let you know what the brass says. I gotta guess. Remember in Danganronpa, which I will be linking to whatever part it happened in. Yeah, remember in Danganronpa how there was that one game where there was that one chapter where it was like it was the chapter that we found out Mondo killed Chihiro, and then Mondo was inevitably punished, aka killed, for killing Chihiro. Whatchamacallit? It like the whole motive to, you know, get someone to kill someone else. The whole motive was, you know, everybody has this card, and on the card is something deeply embarrassing about them that, you know, they wouldn't want anyone else to know. Granted, I feel like a couple of them might have been like a red herring / not that embarrassing. Like, it's totally whatever. It's like total milquetoast embarrassing thing. So it's crazy that some people were like, yeah, no, I don't want anybody doing this. Like, nuh-uh. Like, it blows my mind that Makoto wasn't just like, guys, I wet the bed. Yep. Like, he should have just done that, but he didn't. Anyways, yeah, the way he said, the way Side said, you know, but I may have to, you know, talk to you guys individually rather than telling you all at once. My suspicion is that him talking to everyone individually is basically just him, you know. I feel like there's gonna be some means of blackmail. Like, all right, you want me to show you something to get you to fight? Look at this. And maybe it's their parents tied up or something like that, or someone else or something else they love that's, like, you know, on the line, and it's like, oh. I don't know. That's my guess.
Hey,
I've got a lot to do, so I'll call it a day here. See you tomorrow, bright and early. With a cheery wave of his stubby little arm, Side disappeared.
Ugh.
Huh. Never thought getting the truth out of him be this easy. But he still has to discuss it with the people in charge, right? He could come back tomorrow and say they shut the idea down. I hope you're all ready. If we learn the truth tomorrow, you'll have no more excuses to stay on the sidelines. No excuses? We'll see what happens after we hear what Side has to say. We can all talk it out and decide on the best course of action then. Yeah, you're right. We can decide on anything until we can't decide on anything until we know what's really going on. You're hilarious, Mr. Maruko. You clearly have no intention of fighting no matter what happens tomorrow. Shut up. I bet you don't either. With nothing more to discuss, we left the cafeteria and headed back to our rooms. Tomorrow morning, Side will tell us the whole truth. I can't even imagine what it might be. Who gathered us all here? What are we fighting for? I can only hope everything will make sense once we know that. Yep.
At ease, soldiers. It's time. You never know when the invaders might attack, so well
Yep.
then. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
So there's a nighttime announcement too? Just like the morning one? I thought it would be a much longer road to learning the truth, but hopefully by this time tomorrow we'll know everything we need to know. It probably won't be the end of our problems, but it'll be a step forward. At any rate, there's no use worrying about it anymore today. I'll discuss it with the others once we've heard from Side.
Huh?
For now, the only thing I can do is wait for tomorrow to come. With nothing else to do, I decided to call it a day. I got into bed and was soon fast asleep. Hmm?
Come on. Don't cry. If you keep crying like that, your daddy will get sad too. And he won't be able to go to heaven.
We were only in kindergarten back then. Katawa's dad had just died. He and Katawa were driving over to her mom's research lab when it happened. The car crash that changed her life. A security alert had sounded, and suddenly people were scrambling around trying to get to the nearest shelter. Katawa's dad swerved to avoid someone, and, well, the car was almost entirely destroyed. Her dad leaned over from the driver's seat to shield her from the impact right at the last second. By some miracle, he made it in time, and Katawa survived. But her father wasn't so lucky. After the funeral, Katawa was inconsolable. She just sat there and cried. There was nothing I could do.
My daddy's gone. I'll never see him again.
Katawa? Don't cry anymore, okay? I know your daddy's gone, but I'll be your daddy from now on, so...
Are we for real? Are we for real right now? I know it's just my gooner-rotted brain in the gutter. But, like... I mean, come on. Like... They knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing when they did that. Like, come on now. Like, first of all, they're kids. What does he mean by saying, you know, what does he mean he's going to be her daddy? Like that, come on now. But then also, it's just like, come on. Like, They knew what they were doing.
You're too little, Taki. You can't be a daddy.
Reasonable.
Maybe, but I'm just glad you're okay, Karua. That your daddy protected you.
But I'm not okay.
I'm covered in
I
bandages.
got this big cut right across my tummy. The doctors say it's gonna leave a scar. It'll never go away. Not even when I'm a grown-up. I bet no one will want to marry a girl with a big ugly scar like this.
You're
When we
wrong.
grow up, I'll
Objectively.
marry you. By then, I won't be too little anymore.
Huh?
I'll marry you someday, Karua. Then you'll never have to be alone. I'll always be there to protect you.
You'll protect me?
Glad this isn't open, but this is a thing, right? It's like is there an age difference between them, or are they the same age? Because boy is acting like a genuinely young kid, and the way she's talking and responding, the way she seems to be a little more well put together up here, seems like she's got some years on this dude.
Yeah. Now that your daddy's gone, I'll keep you safe instead. So please,
Like
don't cry.
it's very cliche
Whatever
anime
happens,
young boy.
I'll protect
protect you.
Karua. No matter what, I promise.
Taki,
You eat those.
thank you. I think I'm going to be alright now. You promised. So you gotta do it. Okay?
That's right. I made a promise. A promise to protect Konoha no matter what. I'm not about to break that promise. To keep Konoha safe, I have to keep fighting. And I'll fight. I have to fight. 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 Fight, 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 fight. It's basically what happened. Snap back to reality. I jolted upright in bed, throwing off the covers in a panic. Why did he throw off the covers? Oh my god! What? My whole body was drenched in sweat, and my heart was racing, like I'd just woken up from a nightmare. No, not a nightmare. A memory. A childhood memory of Konoha and me. I'd totally forgotten about that time. Why did I dream about it all of a sudden? I wonder what Kato was doing right now. She probably hasn't stopped worrying ever since I disappeared. That would be just like her. Come to think of it, what does everyone back in the residential complex think happened to me? Are they treating me as a missing person, or did they assume I died in that monster attack? I'll have to ask Side about that, too.
Huh?
Sheesh, I'm wide awake now. And I'm so sweaty. It's not even close to morning yet. Maybe I'll step outside for some fresh air. I got out of bed and slowly made my way to the door. Along the way, I happened to catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror. It's me. In spite of everything, I'm still me, right? It's the same face I see in the mirror every morning, but somehow, something about it seems wrong. I don't know how to describe it. It's like the reflection doesn't feel like me anymore. I wonder if this is a side effect from using Himo Anima.
Who are you? I'm Takumi Sumino. Aren't I?
What am I doing? This is stupid. Coming back to my senses, I turned away from the mirror and walked out the door. As soon as I got outside, He's never seen a starry sky before. Called it. The scene that greeted me took my breath away.
I've heard of those. They're stars, right?
The night sky far above my head was now dotted with countless glimmering pinpricks of light. The vastness, the endlessness of it all was almost terrifying, but in a way, it was beautiful too. It inspired a sense of awe in me I'd never felt before.
I wonder what Karuo would say if she saw this.
As I stood there wondering, my gaze was drawn to a different, larger light in the sky. The moon, yeah.
It looks so close. Is that another planet?
No, not a planet, a different kind of celestial body. I'm sure I read about it once. A big chunk of rock orbiting the Earth, visible to the naked eye. What was it called again? It's on the tip of my tongue. The moon. Is that? What? So is he just gonna, is the Himo Nima gonna make them lose their memories of the Tokyo residential complex? So like certain bits and pieces of knowledge are just suddenly gonna be redacted? All of a sudden I felt like I wasn't alone. I spun around to see who was there.
Yeah.
Hey. What's up? You're on fire. No, not quite. It wasn't a person, more like a burning, flickering apparition in the shape of a young man. A fire with a mind of its own. Not just any fire either. They were undying flames.
What the? Huh?
The way its mouth is moving. Is it talking? Can't hear a thing, though.
What is it? What are you trying to tell me?
Things seemed to hear me okay, but the question seemed to upset it. A look of profound sorrow passed over its fiery features. The next moment, it disappeared into thin air. Huh? What just happened? What was that? Don't tell me. Was that a ghost? Ghost or not, it had definitely been trying to communicate with me. But what was it trying to say and why? Vainly trying to comprehend what I'd seen and what it all meant, I just stood there, dumbfounded. It was a while before I could even bring myself to move from that spot. In the end, I didn't get a wink of sleep the rest of the night. I just sat in bed, waiting for the morning announcement. Day 3.
Get ready for prepare to be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved.
Morning's finally here. Should I tell everyone about what I saw last night? Would they believe me? I'm not sure I even believe it really happened. They might just write it off as a dream or say I'm going crazy. But I'll think about that later. Today's the day Sida is going to tell us the truth. I can decide what to do about that ghost boy afterwards. We were supposed to meet up in the war room, right? To the map. Wait, why is the flag here? Hold on. Is there something I can check out? Ah. When I arrived at the war room, everyone else was already there. Everyone, that is, except Side.
Ah. Huh.
He's certainly taking his time.
Uh,
You think he's still discussing things with the people in charge? Maybe it's taking longer to convince them than he thought. He should have told us that. I got up early for nothing. If that's really it, ain't a lot of point in us waiting around here. Yes, I'm sure Side will summon us again when he's ready to talk. When the time comes, we'll have to gather here again. Until then, we can probably spend our time as we see fit. Wow, we actually get some free time? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! It's the curse! It's the curse of free time! Oh no! It's coming back to haunt me! I haven't even finished Danganronpa yet, and still I'm being haunted by free time. No! And here I thought we were in for a long and involved lore jump. I was looking forward to it all night. I guess I'll just rest my head in my dear sister's lap and go back to sleep now. Don't joke like that in front of the people, brother dearest. Why was she blushing, though? After that, the little meeting in the war room broke up with all of us going back to our rooms. Ah, I'm about to go to the training room. What you talking about? We're free to spend our time however we want until C-Day gets back. What exactly should I do while I'm waiting, though? There it is! There it is! During free time, you can do things like upgrade your class weapon or get to know your comrades. You'll have free time twice a day. Once in the morning and once in the afternoon, during which you can pass the time by engaging in selecting activities. If you don't want to do anything, you can go to your bed to pass the time. Oh my god, yes! 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 I don't have to do anything. I don't have to do anything. I could just say, hey, nope, I'm asleep. I'm gonna take a nap. Awesome. First, try going to the training room and entrance hall, which were unlocked during your tour of the school. Dude, say less. I wanted to do the training hall. Or training room, excuse me. Say less! I want to believe Shizuhata isn't as cold as she is. Characters will spend time as they please inside the school. You can engage in student activities with characters that have a symbol over their head. You can also use the map to check where characters are. We need to talk. If you have time to gallivant around the school like this, you have time to train. The weak are the first to die on the battlefield. Hey, I survived the first one. You shut up. Well, fuck you then. Who's got an activity above their head? Oh, conveniently, she does. Wah. What's the matter, Dotami? Did something happen? I haven't been able to find my foundation all day. What am I gonna do? So you just lost something. It must be pretty expensive stuff for you to be this upset about it. Oh, no. It was dirt cheap. I bought it out of a bargain bin. Then why are you crying so hard? Well, I just wanted to cry, okay? I'm depressed. I want to cry, and I can't find my foundation. That's as good a reason as any to cry. That's all. You wouldn't get it, Takumi. Tears from a crazy bitch don't mean anything to you. That's funny. Creativity went up by 6. Linguistics. Participating in student activities will raise Takumi's grades. They'll be graded in 5 subjects: linguistics, math, science, social studies, and gym. All subjects will be needed in different scenarios. Each character will increase a different grade, so try to do student activities with a variety of characters. Noted. More free time this afternoon. See, now I actually don't mind the free time. Because it's actually incentivized. The free time is incentivized. In Danganronpa, at least the first one. I don't know if free time is in the other ones. And if it's even that bad. But in the first one, you don't got a choice. You really don't got a choice. And I mean, like, the incentive in the first one wasn't that great anyways. Talk to her again. Oh, I can also talk to him. But what would he... So what, would he raise my gym stat? Is that it? Check out the training room. The VR machine. Apparently we can use this to train in a virtual space. I don't really know how it works though. Did you come here to use the training machine as well? Whoever said that. Oh. Training is a productive use of your free time. I'll commend you for that. I'll train with you if you want. Hurry up and enter the virtual space. I would, but I don't really know how to use this machine. Just figure it out as you go along. We'll get used to it soon enough. Pressured by Hidoko, I reluctantly placed the headset over my eyes. I really do like the soundtrack of this game. Oh!
Yeah.
Are we running back the first battle we did? Huh? How did I get outside? Where did all these invaders come from? Calm down, this is just a simulation. The invaders, as well as Dotami and our other allies, are nothing more than AI-controlled programs. All you have to do is defend the school, just like in a real battle.
Yeah.
Okay, guess I'll give it a try. Player turn. Since I have that slash attack.
Say when. Take that! I've got this. Take this!
Ready whenever.
Nice.
Let's freaking go!
Yep. They're advancing! Ow. Ooh. Ow. Damn. Oh. Ow. Damn. That was explosive to say
Let's
the
do
least.
this!
Get some of them off of her.
Let's do it to it! Stab!
Alright.
Time to move. How's this?
Yeah.
Broken so soon.
Ooh.
Say
Oh.
when.
Full throttle.
Damn. They're advancing! Why do they get to move so many spaces?
This is bad.
Oof. If an ally's HP drops to 5 or less, they will be near death, allowing them to use Last Resort. Last Resort is an extra powerful attack that can be unleashed in an exchange for their life. Even if they die, all allies will be revived for the next wave. So go ahead and kill yourself. That's pretty funny. Ow.
Can't give up.
I think for combat, I should do this. Haha, Lamau. That. I think.
Hardly a challenge. I'll chop you to
Yeah.
pieces. How unsatisfying.
Let's do this.
I can still fight.
Let's go! Hi-ya!
Not there yet. Gotta push it. It's all right. Take that! Yeah,
Ow.
I can still fight.
When an ally dies, you will gain 100% voltage, and the voltage gain will increase for all allies. Additionally, all allied deaths count as nice kills, and will boost any rewards obtained upon victory. Fear not. Fear not death, and fight proudly.
I was careless.
Damn. Unironically, the two people that agreed to do the simulation. When an enemy defeats an ally, the enemy will transform into a terrifying threat. It won't be easy to defeat, but if you can pull it off, you'll get a large amount of voltage.
Here we go!
Right off the bat.
Nice!
Gonna boost you. And then I'm also gonna boost
All in
you.
ass. I'm all fired up.
Then
Let's do this. Eat this.
then
It's killing game time! Piece of cake!
oh, I got another.
Fine. Get away from me! Bye-bye.
Oh wait,
Let's
she's not tired.
Do it to it!
Oh, sec.
Stabby, stab, stab! Uh-oh!
Ooh.
Dead already! Okay!
And I got another.
Don't bother me!
Full throttle.
Probably should have gone with her again. She was on a loop. Ow.
It's just a scratch.
It's merely a flesh wound.
That ain't nothing. Eat this!
Yippee! I won the simulation. Oh, so in a way, to an extent, in a way, I'm rewarded for having my allies die, which is interesting to say the least. That's very interesting. Hmm.
Ah.
Wow, this is pretty realistic. You'd never think it was just a computer program.
Oh?
You're right. This would be a good way to sharpen our skills between battles. Which is funny because you both died in the simulation. Sorry. We never know when the invaders will attack next. I should probably use this machine to train whenever I have some time to spare. You can use VR training to gain BP. BP can be used to upgrade your class weapon. Upgrade your class weapon to level up your skills and prepare for future defensive battles. Say less. Oh, right, since they're the only ones that have fought so far. Yeah, I want to upgrade him. As your skill levels increase, you'll need good grades and materials in addition to BP. These can be obtained by participating in student activities and exploring outside the school, so choose activities that correspond to your needs. So I need linguistics too, so that means talking to Dotami more. Got it. How many points do I have? Gym. I need 1 gym point. Huh. Oh, I see. So it's not like I need skill points specifically. I need my grades to be up. Okay. Okay, I got it. So yeah, it would benefit to talk to Takamaru. I would have gotten 2 points from him, which is interesting. Okay. Neat. Speak of the devil. Maybe I should stay on the upper right. It's day 3 in the afternoon. Takamaru, buddy. Let's talk. Hey, Takumi. Doesn't the design of this hallway kick ass? Kick ass? Does it? Really? This design? It's shiny and blinged out, and the art is sick as hell. It's right up my alley, man. Whoever came up with this shit was a real man of taste, that's for sure. I hope my house is full of gold and totally badass like this hallway. Huh. It looks like a bad joke to me, but well, to each his own. Oh, just one. Yeah.
At ease, soldiers.
Yep,
You never know. Well then.
Yep. Just like Danganronpa, I'm always gonna skip that announcement. The day came to an end without any word from Side. Is he really having that much trouble getting permission to tell us what's going on? Why are the people in charge so determined to keep us in the dark? But we're bound to hear something tomorrow, right? Once again, I resolved not to think too deeply about anything until the next day, and went to bed for the night. Ding dong. Bing bong.
Get ready,
Day 4
prepare,
now.
be ready to give your...
Yep. Day 4, morning. Okay, today is the day. C-Day will tell us everything. Reason for us being chosen, the truth behind this war, all of that will be made clear. I should go to the cafeteria. Everyone's probably meeting up there first. And that's where I'm gonna end this this VOD. Again, shorter VOD. But my concern more or less is with the actual stream time than the length of the VOD. Cause the thing is, like, whenever I do the pause recording thing, that cuts out so much that I have to cut out later in editing. Cause theoretically, if I was to do all one VOD, technically 2, because I played Peak earlier, but if I was to do all one VOD, the VOD would be exactly as long as the stream time, but that also means there would be dead moments where I'm not either engaging with stream, like I'm distracted by my phone, or, you know, like going to the bathroom or something. But, yeah. Anyways, that's enough rambling. Do. Links. Alright, YouTube. That's it for this VOD. Thank you so much for watching. I'm enjoying 100 Line. I mean, it's taking a bit for the gameplay to pick up, because a lot of it is pretty narrative heavy, but that's kind of what you can expect with what I can only describe as a visual novel RPG. But yeah, that's pretty much it. The next VOD will be Ninja Gaiden. Yeah. That's it. Hope you enjoyed. As always, any and all applicable links will be down in the description below. I'm Lil Rock, you're awesome, stay calm, be kind, rock on.